the woman Billy the Kid could never forget. Before he became America's most wanted outlaw, Billy the Kid was just a skinny teenager named Henry McCarty. He wasn't famous, he wasn't feared. He was simply a young man trying to survive in the harsh deserts of the American frontier. In the late 1870s, Henry worked odd jobs around New Mexico. Those who knew him described him as charming, quick-witted, and surprisingly polite. He loved music, spoke fluent Spanish, and could make almost anyone laugh. And that's when he met Maria. Maria was the daughter of a local ranch family. Unlike many young women of the frontier, she dreamed of something more than survival. She wanted a small home, a family, and a peaceful life away from violence. When Henry first saw her at a community dance, he couldn't take his eyes off her. For the first time in years, he felt hopeful. The two began spending time together whenever they could. They talked for hours beneath starlit skies. Maria admired Henry's kindness, while Henry admired her courage and optimism. For a brief moment, the future seemed bright. Maria often spoke about leaving the rough frontier behind. She imagined a small farm where they could grow old together. "You're better than this life," she once told him. Henry wanted to believe her. But the Wild West was not kind to dreamers. As tensions grew across New Mexico during the violent conflicts that became known as the Lincoln County War, Henry found himself drawn deeper into trouble. Friends became enemies. Guns replaced conversations. Before long, the young man Maria loved was becoming the outlaw history would remember as Billy the Kid. Each time he rode away, Maria begged him to stop. "Come with me," she pleaded. "We can start over." Billy always promised he would, but he never did. The violence around him only intensified. Lawmen hunted him. Newspapers turned him into a legend. Rewards were offered for his capture. The farther Billy rode into outlaw life, the farther he drifted from the peaceful future Maria dreamed of. Yet he never completely forgot her. According to frontier stories passed down through generations, Billy occasionally returned in secret to places where they had once met. He would ask old friends if Maria was well. He never stayed long. Every visit carried the risk of arrest or death. As the years passed, Maria realized she was waiting for a man who belonged more to legend than to reality. Eventually, she moved on with her life. Billy never did. By 1881, he was the most hunted outlaw in America. Trapped between lawmen, enemies, and his own reputation, his options were running out. Then came the night that ended it all. On July 14, 1881, Sheriff Pat Garrett tracked Billy to Fort Sumner, New Mexico. In the darkness, a gunshot echoed through the room. Billy the Kid was dead at just 21 years old. The outlaw legend was over. But some wondered whether, in his final moments, Billy thought about the life he never had. Not the gunfights, not the fame, not the rewards or the headlines. Perhaps he remembered a young woman standing beneath the desert stars, telling him he could still choose a different path. Perhaps he remembered the future they once imagined together. A small house, a quiet life, a chance to be Henry McCarty instead of Billy the Kid. History remembers Billy the Kid as an outlaw, but behind every legend is a road not taken. And perhaps the greatest tragedy of Billy's life wasn't that he died young. It was that he never lived long enough to discover what might have happened if he had chosen love instead of becoming a legend. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more untold stories.